Hello students, previous class we solved some of the numerical problems based on solution, and in that molarity, mole fraction, mass percentage and volume percentage. Then today we will solve some of the numerical problems based on normality and Henry's law. Next problem is seventeenth. Calculate the normality of a solution obtained by dissolving 1.26 gram of oxalic acid crystals in 250 cm cube of the solution. Here in this problem the given data are the solute is oxalic acid and volume of the solution is given, that is 250 cm cube, and weight of the oxalic acid is also given, and oxalic acid means we can calculate its molar mass. The given data are solution, given datas, weight or mass of oxalic acid, that is 1.26 gram. This is considered as W. Then molar mass of oxalic acid crystal, that is equal to 126 gram per mole. Oxalic acid formula is C2H2O4. This is the oxalic acid, and in the crystalline form it is dihydrated. This is the formula for oxalic acid crystal. And volume of solution V is equal to 250 cm cube. These are the given data, and for the calculation of normality ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ equivalent weight ಬೇಕು, and this oxalic acid is dibasic acid. Its formula is COOH2H2O. This is the oxalic acid and it is a dibasic acid, and basicity is, that is N is equal to 2. And next is equivalent weight of oxalic acid is equivalent weight of oxalic acid is equal to molar mass divided by N. N is nothing but basicity. This is equal to 126 divided by 2. This is equal to 63 is the equivalent weight or gram equivalent weight of oxalic acid is 63. Therefore, normality is equal to, it is denoted by symbol capital N. It is weight by equivalent weight into the volume of the solution is given in cm cube and the equation is 1000 divided by V ml or cm cube. This is equal to weight is 1.26 divided by equivalent weight is 63, 1000 divided by 250, and the final answer for this is 0. This is 0.02, 0.08 normal. This is the normality of a given solution, 0.08. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ for the calculation of normality, first we have to calculate equivalent weight of a substance, that is acid. Acid means molar mass by basicity is nothing but equivalent weight of an acid. Base ittu antandre equivalent weight of base is equal to molar mass divided by acidity. Athwa oxidizing or reducing agent ittu antandre molar mass divided by or molecular weight divided by change in oxidation state. Athwa salt ittu antandre equivalent weight of salt is equal to molecular weight or molar mass divided by N is nothing but total number of positive charge on cation or total negative charge on anion. Okay. Next problem is 18th. cm cube of 0.25 normal HCl, comma 20 cm cube of 0.5 normal H2SO4 and 100 cm cube of 0.1 normal HNO3 are mixed and the solution diluted to 1 liter. What is the normality of the resulting solution? What is the normality of the resulting solution? Here there are three acids HCl, H2SO4 and HNO3 are mixed and then diluted to 1 liter. What is the normality of resulting solution? All these three are acids and after mixing the H plus ions in the solution that resulting the strength of acidic solution or normality of acidic solution. Given data is in solution. Given datas, normality of HCl, that is N1 is equal to 0.25 N, and its volume of HCl, that is V1 is equal to 20 cm cube. Next, normality of H2SO4. H2SO4 is Na2 and it is 0.5 normal. Volume of H2SO4, that is V2 is equal to 20 cm cube. Then normality of HNO3, that is considered as V3 is equal to 0.1 normal, and volume of HNO3 is V3 is equal to 100 cm cube. This is 100 cm cube, and the resulting volume of the solution is diluted to 1 liter. Therefore, volume of the resulting solution, that is considered as V4 is equal to 1 liter or 1000 cm cube. 1 liter or 1000 cm cube. Then we calculate the normality of the resulting solution, that is N4 calculation ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Now, if the same solutions are mixed, acids ಅಥವಾ base mix ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದರೆ NV is equal to N1V1 plus N2V2 plus N3V3, ಅಥವಾ ಬೇಸಸನ್ನು ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. The product of normality into volumes are added. Therefore, N4V4 is equal to N1V1 plus N2V2 plus N3V3. Here volume is given N4 into 1000 cm cube. This is equal to N1 is 0.25 into 20 plus 0.5 into 20 plus 0.1 into 100. This is equal to 5 plus 10 plus 10, and N4 into 1000, this is equal to 25, and therefore N4 is equal to 25 divided by 1000. Therefore, normality of the resulting solution becomes 0.025 normal. This is the normality of the resulting solution. Next question is 19th. Calculate the volumes of volumes of 0.5 normal and 0.1 normal HCl, 0.5 and 0.1 N HCl required to prepare 2 liter of 0.2 normal HCl solution. In this problem, there are two different concentrations of HCl solutions are mixed to required to prepare 2 liter of 0.2 normal HCl solution. Calculate the volume of 0.5 normal HCl and 0.1 normal HCl. ಇವೆರಡರದ್ದು ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. How much volume of 0.1 normal and 0.5 normal HCls are mixed to prepare 2 liter of 0.5 N HCl solution ಅಂತ ಕೇಳೋರು. ಇವೆರಡು ಎಷ್ಟೆಷ್ಟು ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 2 ಲೀಟರ್ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 0.2 ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ HCl ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Given datas here, first is normality of first HCl solution. N1 is equal to 0.5 normal. Normality of second HCl solution, that is N2, is equal to 0.1 normal. Then normality of final solution, final HCl solution, that is N3 is equal to 0.2 normal, and the volume of the final solution becomes final HCl solution, that is V3 is equal to 2 liter. Calculate the volume of first HCl solution V1 and second HCl solution. Volume of second HCl solution, that becomes V2 is. From the same relation, that N3 V3 is equal to N1 V1 plus N2 V2 formula ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Here 3 mixtures are there. Here only 2 HCl solutions. Now N3 V3 is equal to N1 V1 plus N2 V2. This is the formula to calculate the volumes of first HCl and second HCl solution. But this V3 is also equal to V1 plus V2. V3 is equal to V1 plus V2 and that volume is 2 liter. Now N3 is given, V3 is also given. N3 is 0.2 normal and V3 is 2 liter. This is equal to N1 is 0.5 into V1 plus N2 is 0.1 into V2. We can substitute V3 is equal to V1 plus V2, then V3 is 2 liter, therefore V2 is equal to 2 minus V1. Substitute this value here, 2 minus V1, this is 0.4, this is equal to 0.5 V1 plus 0.2 minus 0.1 V1. Then V1 one kade togolri, numbers are another side. Here 0.5 V1 minus 0.1 means 0.4 V1 is equal to 0.4 minus 0.2 means 0.2. Therefore, V1 is equal to 0.2 by 0.4. This is equal to 0.5 liter. Volume of first solution is 0.5 liter or 500 ml. 500 ml. And from this relation we can calculate V2. Therefore, V2 is equal to 2 minus V1, 2 minus 0.5, because V1 is V3 is in liter, 2 liter. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 0.5 liter ತಗೋ. This is equal to 1.5 liter. This is the volume of second solution. This becomes 0.5 liter and this one is 1.5 liter. Total volume 1.5 plus 0.5 becomes 2 liter. And 0.5 liter of 0.5 NaHCl is mixed with 1.5 liter of 0.1 normal HCl, and we will get 2 liter of 0.2 normal HCl solution. Okay. Next problem is (20) 20 ml of 0.25 normal acid is mixed with 30 ml of 0.2 normal alkali. Alkali means base. Find the strength of the resulting solution. Here one acid is given and another one is alkali means base. 20 ml of 0.25 normal acid is mixed with 30 ml of 0.2 normal alkali. Find the strength of resulting solution. A resulting solution acidic adano basic adano adaradu enpa andre normality ಕಂಡಿಡ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Solution given datas instead of N1V1 I considered NaVa and NbVb. Na means normality of acid, Vb means volume of base. NaVa means acid normality and volume, NbVb means normality and volume of base or alkali. Normality of an acid Na is equal to 0.25 normal. Then volume of the acid that is Va is equal to 20 ml. Next is normality of alkali means base, that is Nb is equal to 0.2 normal, and volume of base, that is Vb equal to 30 ml. Calculate the strength of resulting solution anta helaro. Here the product of NaVa is greater than NbVb, then the solution is acidic anta helತಾರೆ. The product of NbVb is greater than NaVa, then the resulting solution becomes basic or alkaline anta ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. The product of NaVa is equal to NbVb, that nothing but the solution is neutral in nature anta ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಹೌದಾ? ಇವು ಮೂರು ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಈಗೇನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ V1 ಪ್ಲಸ್ V2 ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ resulting solution V is equal to V1 or Va plus Vb. Va plus Vb, that is equal to 20 plus 30 50 ml. 50 ml is the total volume. Then we can calculate strength or normality of the resulting solution. Normality of resulting solution, that is considered as simply N, is to be calculated. Now from the relation NV is equal to the product of these two is less than this. The product is 6 and this product is 5, and we considered NbVb minus NaVa, because in pandra NbVb product is greater than NaVa and the resulting solution is becomes basic or alkaline in nature. This is equal to N into 50. Nb is 0.2 into 30 minus 0.25 into 20. N into 50 is equal to 6 minus 5, this is equal to 1, and N is equal to 1 by 50. Therefore this is equal to 0.02 normal. Therefore the resulting solution is alkaline in nature. Resulting solution ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ basic nature ಐತಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. Okay, these are the problems based on normality. Next, problems based on Henry's law. Problems based on Henry's law. And only one formula to calculate problems here. P is equal to KH into X. From this formula, the problems based on Henry's law, we have to use relation that P is equal to KH into X. Problem solve ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ generally this formula is used. And next, based on this, first 21st problem is calculate the mole fraction of mole fraction of CO2 in 1 liter of soda water sealed under a pressure of 3.5 bar at 298 Kelvin temperature, and KH value for CO2 is 1.67 into 10 raised to minus 3 bar. This is the given data. Plus 3. The problems based on Henry's law. Henry's law is nothing but the partial pressure of gas in vapor phase is directly proportional to its mole fraction, and KH is the proportionality constant called Henry's law constant. In this problem, calculate the mole fraction of carbon dioxide in 1 liter of sea water sealed under a pressure of 3.5 bar at 298 Kelvin, and KH value for CO2 is 1.67 into 10 raised to 3 bar. Given data are here. Pressure P is equal to 3.5 bar. Henry's law constant KH is equal to 1.67 into 10 raised to 3 bar. ಏನು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಹೇಳ್ರಿ? mole fraction of CO2, that is X, is to be calculated. Now, according to Henry's law, P is equal to KH into X. Rearrange this formula. Therefore, mole fraction of CO2 X is equal to P by KH. Cross multiply and substitute the values. 3.5 bar pressure and Henry's law constant is 1.67 into 10 raised to 3. Therefore, mole fraction of CO2 is 2.095 into 10 raised to minus 3 is the mole fraction. and mole fraction is the unitless quantity. Next one is 22nd. H2S is a toxic gas with rotten egg like smell, rotten egg like smell is used for the qualitative analysis. The point, if the solubility of H2S in water at STP is 0.195 small m. Small m means molality. Then calculate Henry's law constant. In this problem, ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ನೋಡ್ರಿ, H2S is a toxic gas with rotten egg like smell is used for the qualitative analysis. Qualitative analysis ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. If the solubility of H2S hydrogen sulfide in water at STP is 0.195 molal, calculate the Henry's law constant ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Here at STP means ನಮ್ಗೇನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಗೊತ್ತೈತಿ. STP pressure is 1 bar pressure. Then solubility is given means number of moles of H2S dissolved in a water is also known. Solubility means solubility in terms of molality ಅದ, mole per kg. 1 kg ದೊಳಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಡಿಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗ್ಯಾವಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ that 0.195 moles of solute H2S dissolved in 1 kg of solvent. Given datas ಏನದ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, pressure at STP P is equal to 1 bar. STP pressure ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ 1 bar. Then solubility of H2S in water is equal to 0.195 mole per kg. From this, therefore, number of moles of H2S in water is equal to 0.195 moles. ಎಷ್ಟು ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ವಾಟರ್ದೊಳಗೆ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ H2S in water is 0.195. that is depends on molality. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ 1 kg ಆಫ್ ಸಾಲ್ವೆಂಟ್ದೊಳಗೆ ಅದ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮೊಲಾಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಈಸ್ 0.195 in 1 kg, and number of moles is, molality is nothing but number of moles per kg of solvent. Number of moles per kg. Per kg means this much of number of moles present in water. Then ಏನು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಹೇಳ್ರಿ, Henry's law constant. kH is to be calculated. Okay, according to Henry's law, P is equal to KH into X. ಇಲ್ಲೇನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೇನು ಬೇಕು, KH ಬೇಕು. Rearrange this into KH equal to P by X. This is equal to, P is given at STP 1 bar pressure divided by number of moles. Number of moles is given, and from this number of moles we have to calculate mole fraction. ಇದೇನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದರೆ one more step is there for this. For 1 kg of solvent means number of moles of water. Number of moles of water ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. That is equal to 1000 gram divided by molar mass is 18. This is equal to 55.5 moles. Number of moles of water is calculated from this W by mW. Mass of solvent is 1 kg per kg, and molar mass of water is 18, and number of moles of water is given, is also known, 55.5 or 55.555, that is 56 ಅಂತ ತಗೋಬಹುದು. Then number of moles of H2S. Therefore mole fraction of H2S, XH2S, is equal to N H2S divided by N H2S plus N H2O. From this relation, in the denominator, N H2S is negligibly small as compared with this. ಇದನ್ನು ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ NH2O ನ ತಗೋತಾರೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ತಗೋತಾರೆ. This is equal to 0.195 divided by 0.195 plus 55.5, the number of moles. Therefore X H2S is equal to, number of moles of H2S is 0.0035, 0.0035, or this is equal to 3.5 into 10 raised to minus 3. This is the number of moles, mole fraction of H2S. Then according to Henry's law, P is equal to KH into X. From this relation, KH is equal to P divided by X H2S. Substitute the values. P is 1 divided by 3.5 into 10 raised to minus 3. This is equal to 0.285.7 into 10 raised to 3 bar, or 285.7 bar. This is the answer for KH ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಈಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸಾಲ್ಯುಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ H2S ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಈಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದ solution is 1000 gram or 1 kg and molar mass is 18. From these two values, mole fraction of H2S can be calculated and its value is 3.5 into 10 raised to minus 3, and mole fraction and pressure at STP, from these values the KH value is calculated and that value is 0.2857 into 10 raised to 3 bar or 285.7 bar. Next is 23. 23rd problem is O2 is bubbled through water at 293 Kelvin temperature. Assuming that O2 exerts a partial pressure of 0.98 bar. Calculate the solubility of O2 in gram per liter. The value of Henry's law constant KH for oxygen is 34.84 kilobar. ಏನು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಹೇಳ್ರಿ? In this problem, oxygen is bubbled through water at 293 Kelvin temperature. Assuming that O2 exerts a partial pressure of 0.98 bar, and calculate the solubility of O2 in gram per liter. Solubility calculation ಮಾಡಬೇಕಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ gram per liter means we have to calculate ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ molarity. Molarity calculation ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ we calculate first mole fraction. Mole fraction is nothing but ಅಲ್ಲೇನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮೋಲ್ ಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಈಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟೆಡ್, ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ ಲೀಟರ್. ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ ಲೀಟರ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಪರ್ ಲೀಟರ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ molar mass of oxygen to that answer. Okay, here solution given datas ಏನೇನದ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, partial pressure of O2 is equal to 0.98 bar. Then KH for oxygen is equal to 34.84 kilobar, that is equal to 34.84 into 10 raised to 3 bar. ದೆನ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವೇನು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಹೇಳ್ರಿ, these are the given datas. Then first mole fraction is calculated from these two relations or these two known datas. According to Henry's law, P is equal to KH into X. From this we have to calculate mole fraction. X is equal to P by KH. Substituting the values, X is equal to P is 0.98 divided by 34.84 into 10 raised to 3. This is equal to 2.81 into 10 raised to minus 5. This is the value of mole fraction of oxygen. Then from this relation or this value we calculate the number of moles of oxygen. Therefore XO2 is equal to NO2 divided by NO2 plus NH2O, and in this relation NO2 divided by NH2O, because NH2O is far greater than NO2 in the denominator. Denominator ಒಳಗೆ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ number of moles of water is more than that of number of moles of oxygen. That's why in the denominator NO2 plus NH2O becomes equal to NH2O. Then we know NH2O ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿವ್ ನಾವು. This is the NH2O. Substitute ಮಾಡಿ ಅಥವಾ therefore NO2 is equal to XO2 into NH2O. Mole fraction of water is calculated, that is 2.81 into 10 raised to 5, and NH2O is, that is fixed, 55.56. ಎರಡು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ NO2 is equal to 1.56 or it is 155.95 into 10 raised to, this one is minus 5, okay, 10 raised to minus 5, this is equal to 1.56 into 10 raised to minus 3 moles per liter. This much of number of moles of oxygen present in water. Then ಏನು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಸಾಲಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ O2 ಇನ್ ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಪರ್ ಲೀಟರ್. Therefore solubility of O2 in gram per liter is equal to NO2 into molar mass of O2. NO2 is 1.56 into 10 raised to minus 3, molar mass of oxygen is 32, and the answer becomes 0.05 gram per liter. This is the final answer. ಇದೇನದ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, mole per liter, molar mass is gram per mole, per mole get cancelled, and gram per liter is the final answer. Next 24th question is Henry's law constant of CO2 in water is 1.67 into 10 raised to 8 Pascal at 298 Kelvin. Calculate the quantity of CO2 in 500 ml of soda water when packed under 2.5 atmospheric pressure of CO2 of pressure at 298 Kelvin. In this problem, Henry's law constant is given and pressure is also given, but these two are in different units. Different ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ units ಒಳಗೆ we can convert into Pascal. ಒಂದೇ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. Both are the pressures and these are converted into only one single unit and calculate the quantity of CO2 in 500 ml. Quantity of CO2 in 500 ml means first we have to calculate the number of moles. Number of moles ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ 1 ಲೀಟರ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಐತಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ 2 ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 500 ml. Solution. Given datas Henry's law constant of CO2 Kh is equal to 1.67 into 10 raised to 8 Pascal. Then pressure P is equal to 2.5 atmosphere. This is converted into Pascal means we multiplied this to 1.013 into 10 raised to 5 Pascal. 2.5 into 1.013 into 10 raised to 5 Pascal. This is equal to 3. 2.53. 53 into 10 raised to 5 Pascal. Then now according to Henry's law, P is equal to Kh into X. Therefore, X CO2 is equal to P by Kh. This is equal to P is 2.53 into 10 raised to 5 Pascal divided by 1.67 into 10 raised to 8 Pascal. This becomes equal to 1.52 1.52 into 10 raised to minus 3. This is the mole fraction of carbon dioxide in water. But xCO2 is equal to nCO2 divided by nCO2 plus NH2O. This becomes equal to nCO2 divided by NH2O because NH2O is far greater than nCO2. That's why in the denominator nCO2 is neglected. Therefore, nCO2 is equal to xCO2 into NH2O. NH2O is known, that is 55.56 or 55.5. 1.52 into 10 raised to minus 3 into 55.56. This becomes equal to 0.0844. This is mole per liter. Therefore, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ CO2 ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ 500 ml ಆಫ್ ಸೋಡಾ ವಾಟರ್. ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ moles of CO2 in 500 ml soda water is equal to 0.0844 divided by 2. This is equal to 0.0422 mole. This much of carbon dioxide is present in 500 ml soda water. But we calculate the quantity of carbon dioxide. Quantity means that is gram per gram, how much carbon dioxide is present in the 500 ml of soda water. Therefore, quantity of CO2 in 500 ml of soda water is equal to 0.0422 into molar mass of carbon dioxide, that is this one is mole, into 44 gram per mole. Mole per mole get cancelled, and multiplying this, the final answer is 1.86 gram. This much of carbon dioxide is present in 500 ml of soda water. The quantity of carbon dioxide is 1.86 gram in 500 ml of soda water. Last problem on Henry's law constant is for your homework. Last problem is 25. Find the solubility of nitrogen in a liter of water at 293 Kelvin temperature. Given that the partial pressure of nitrogen is 0.98 bar, 987 bar, kH for N2 at 293 Kelvin is 76.48 kilobar. This is the problem. ಇದೇನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್. ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಏನೇನು ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಸಾಲಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಓನ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ದ N2 ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮುಗಿದು ಹೋಯ್ತು. ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಸಾಲಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಲೀಟರ್, ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಪರ್ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮೋಲ್ ಪರ್ ಲೀಟರ್ ಬರ್ತೈತಿ, ಮುಗಿದು ಹೋಯ್ತು. ಏನೇನು ಕೊಟ್ರಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ P ಕೊಟ್ಟಾರ, KH ಕೊಟ್ಟಾರ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ದ mole fraction. Then from this relation illu enpa antandre N2 is neglected because NH2O is far greater than NN2. Okay, and the answer for this is .72 millimole per liter. This is the final answer, that is solubility. And xN2 value is ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂದದಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ 1.3 into 10⁻⁻⁵. ಇವೆರಡು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ಫೈನಲ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ some of the problems based on vapor pressure and Rolle's law. Okay, thank you.